podcast. This video is going to be about the Hollister interview experience and tips and everything about the Hollister interview. Now, I recently had an interview at Hollister, and before the interview, I did my research. I looked on Google and everything, and then looked on YouTube about, people's experience and their tips and everything. Now, all the videos that I watched were about from 2 to 4 years old. And they were saying stuff about you had to go in and ask the manager for a password to get the application or to do the application online. And they were saying, you could either be a model or impact. And none of those terms stuck out to me because now they have what you call a brand representative and a stock associate. So I'm just here to give you an updated video and updated tips about what you need to get the job and to ace your interview. Okay, so basically you want to dress as though you're already working there. You don't have to specifically wear Hollister clothes, but you can wear something that looks like it's Hollister, So what I wore to the interview, I wore this long sleeve plaid shirt, but I rolled the sleeves up, and it was like blue, gray, and red. And I wore some dark wash jeans from Forever 21. And I wore these khaki tannish toms. And none of the things were from Hollister, but they looked like they were from Hollister. And let me see, I got there about, the interview started at 4 o'clock, and I got there at like 3:40 something, so I was early. Oh, and before the interview, you're gonna get a call like the day before. I got my call the day before about 6, I would say, because the store closes at 9. So I got a call back about 6 from the store manager asking me, am I still coming for the interview and everything, just to make sure. So then that was that. So then I got to the interview, I got there, and then I was walking in and I saw this lady or this girl, and she had a walkie-talkie on her side. So I stopped her and I said, do you work here? And she said yes. Well, I said, I'm here for the interview. And she looked at her watch and she said, well, you're 20 minutes early, just sit down in the lounge chairs until this time. So instead of saying that, I just decided to walk around the store, look at clothes and everything. So then I eventually sat down, and then that was around, can't even talk, that was about around 3:50 something. And I didn't see anybody else come in for the interview, or at least where I was sitting. So I guess the new thing is now you can't just go in and say you're here for an interview and sit down. You have to actually go up to someone at the register, and then they're gonna ask for your name. They're gonna tell them your name, of course, and then they check you in on the register computer for the interview. And then after that, I just went back and sat down, and there was more people that came, so we were just waiting or whatever. And people tell you to act like to be bubbly and be talking to the other people that's there for the interview, because they say they're gonna be paying attention, but nobody was paying attention to us at all. It was about 5 of us. So the lady came out and everything. And I remember the same lady that I told you, I stopped and said, I'm here for the interview. And she was like, oh, you're 20 minutes early. She was the same lady, or the same manager that was conducting the interview. So, that was good for me. That was good for me. And so then she came and she said, okay, everyone that's here for the interview, please follow me. So we followed her and everything. And we went out to the food court, and we sat down at a table, and she just started the interview. Well, yeah, she started the interview, and she said, what did she say? She said, well, I'm gonna be writing some stuff down. I want you guys to go around the table, say your name, and say something about you. Now, hear what I said now. Say your name and something about you. The first 3 people that were in front of me only said their names. Like, literally, their names. So then it was my turn, and I said my name and something about me. And after I said that, the manager, whoever, the interviewer, stopped me. She said, "Oh, what was your name again?" And she wrote down something. I told her my name. See, I caught her eye, I caught her attention because I was following directions. Make sure when the person that's interviewing you, when they ask you something, they say something, make sure you answer everything that they ask. So yes, that was good. And then she started the interview. Well, no, she asked us, do we know what our position is, like what we have to do? And all of us applied for stock associate. So we said what we thought we had to do and everything. So then she started the interview. It went around in like a circle because she was sitting in the middle and we were all around her. So the first question was, it was about diversity, but it didn't have the word diversity in it. It said something about inclusion, like what is inclusion, why is it good, why is it good in the workplace? So that was the first question. Now I noticed in a lot of other reviews on YouTube, that's like a big question, so make sure you know your answer. Make sure you know what diversity and inclusion is, because that's like the first question, So like do some research, look at what diversity it is, look at what diversity is and inclusion is, so you sound like you know what you're talking about. And the second question was, what was it? It was something about like explain a time where you had to get something done in a short time period, like you had to get done really fast. And we all went around, said an answer. And the third question was, explain a time where you worked well with another person. So, and then that was it. And people say that you want to be smiling during the interview, look like you're into it and everything, look calm and, casual and stuff. But the lady that was interviewing us, like, she literally did not look up at us, like, once. She didn't look up at us until it was our turn to answer. And as soon as we started talking and answering, she put her head back down and went back to writing. Like, she did not look at us or anything. So, that was just my experience with my interview person. But yes, and don't be nervous, because there's not really a reason to be nervous, because I was hella nervous, and I was nervous for no reason, because you're going to get asked like 3 questions, and it's most likely going to be a group interview. So it shouldn't be that intimidating. At least you'll have time to think about your answer, because somebody's going to be in front of you and everything saying the answer. Something my voice. Somebody's gonna be in front of you saying their answer and everything. So yeah, but you don't want to say exactly what they said, because then it's gonna be like you don't have a mind of your own, can't think on your own. And don't sound like you rehearsed your answers. Like, no, sound like you're talking, like you're having a conversation with that person, like that. What else about the interview happened? And then after we got done asking our questions, she went over the dress code policy, but I couldn't really hear her because once again we were in the food courts and she wasn't speaking loud at that point. And then she said, "Oh, we're gonna give you a call about a week later to let you know if you got the job." And she made it clear not to call them, Excuse me. She made it clear not to call them. They're gonna call you. If they don't call you in about 2 weeks, that means you did not get the job. So that was it. We got up and we went our separate ways. And so I went to the interview on a Tuesday. In fact, let me give you guys the exact dates. So, I went to the interview on the 9th, June the 9th. And then they have interviews, I believe, every Tuesday and every Friday. Now, one thing I would suggest is that you go to the interview, you pick the interview date, because you can do that on the application when you're done. You pick which day you want in, what day and time you want to come in. I would pick on a Friday, so you don't have to wait so long to get a call back, because I went on a Tuesday and I waited like a whole week to get a call back. So I would suggest going in on a Friday. So I went in on the 9th at 4 o'clock for the interview. And then I got a call back. What's today? Yesterday. I got a call back yesterday on the 15th, June 15th, saying that I got the job. Now, I applied for a stock associate. And I went to the interview for a stock associate. But the manager coming back saying they want to offer me the job, but they want me to offer a position as a brand representative. Okay. The difference between a brand representative and a stock associate is a stock associate works in the back. You know, they deal with shipments, you know, they fold clothes, and they, you know, they stock the floor when the floor needs to be stocked. Like, say if someone buys a shirt. Someone buys a shirt in the size medium. After they're done, it's going to go to the register, and the person in the stock room is going to get a notification on a little bar thing that, you know, this style shirt is going in this size, so you have to bring that shirt out, you know, to restock on the floor. Stuff like that. Sorry, my voice, sorry. And a brand representative is someone that works on the floor in the front. You're gonna be a cash register. You're gonna be someone that's working behind the register and helping customers and stuff like that. And you're going to be considered a model. You're gonna be like, I guess they put you in some clothes, Hollister clothes, I guess at the orientation, and they're gonna take pictures of you and they're gonna send them to some company, I forgot their name, and they're gonna, you know, consider you to be a model. They want you to be a model for Hollister. So that's what a brand representative is. Now, I didn't ask why they wanted me to be a brand representative. I just accepted the job because I need the job, and I was happy about that. So that is about it and everything. Is that it? Yes, I have. Well, no, that's not it. I tried to show you, like, record the screen on the computer about how to do the application online, but it wasn't letting me. So I want to show you right now on my computer. Let me just go back to the screen. You know, I'm going to show you guys what to do. Okay. If it's going to be like this little, you'll see these lines, and I apologize about that. So I'm going to show you how to apply online. So you search Hollister. And then you click on their website. Those are the lines I'm talking about, guys. I'm sorry. Tried to record it on my computer, but the little software thingy was not working. So you're going to go all the way down until you see this. And then you're going to click on careers. And then you're going to go down, and it's going to say store opportunities and home office opportunities. I don't know what that is, but say we're applying for a stock associate. You're going to click that. Remember, okay, well, right here, it shows you like the basics of what you need to bring to the job and what you will learn and everything. And then right here at the bottom, it says click the find a store button to find a store near you and speak with the manager. Now remember, I told you, you no longer need to go in and sit with the manager to apply. You no longer need to get a password or anything. You just need to go online and apply. So right here on the right hand side, under the find a store button, you can see that it says Abercrombie and Fitch application, Hollister & Co. application, and the work schedule. So you just click on the Hollister application, and then you click whatever language. I speak English, so you're going to click that. And then you're going to click, what is this? The country that you're in. United States, because that's where I live. And then you're going to click your state that you're living in, or the mall name, and then you just start your application, where you're going to have to create a login. You're not going to have to use a login for any time, but just create a login, and then you literally just start your application, and that is it. that is about it. And I have orientation on Thursday, which I believe is the 18th of June 18th. So if you guys want me to do a video about the orientation experience and everything that I had to go through and everything, then please like this video or leave a comment down in the description box. Or if you want me to do like a whole Hollister series, the interview, the orientation, the first day, the first month, first 2 months, some stuff like that, just let me know in the comment section. And like the description box, hit the like button. And if I haven't answered any of your questions that you need to know, I apologize, and please just ask the questions down in the description box. And I hope I helped a lot of people out and everything, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching.